Welcome to your pick a card reading for summing up 2018. What is it in 2018 that you went into with, that you learned, and now that you are taking those lessons that you learned and moving into 2019 with? We're going to be using 3 different decks of cards in this reading. Let's see. So the first deck of cards being the card that you're actually going to use to choose what pile you're going with. There's going to be 3 different piles. And we will go ahead and get started with choosing the card that you're going to pick your deck off of. Okay, and so I am going to get all of the cards shuffled and laid out, and so that you can pick, and then I will do a fast forward viewing of the shuffle of the cards while you choose which deck you're going to pick. Okay. All right, so we are currently going to shuffle for deck 1's main oracle card. And again, this is what you're going to choose your base card off of. This is whatever card comes out for decks 1, 2, and 3. Those are the cards that you're going to say, hey, that relates to me, or I feel drawn to this card. I'm going to pick that one. And we're going to go with these 3, actually. Okay. And now I'm going to speed it up. Okay, so all the decks have been shuffled and drawn, and I'm going to leave the timestamps down below for each pile, but stay through while I flip over the first card for each pile, because this is what you're going to choose, or how you're going to choose what deck you're drawn to. So for deck 1, your main card is Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Okay. For deck 2, you have the Fool. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous. Ooh. And for deck 3, you have the Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Okie dokie. So now take your time and pick, do you resonate more with the Dragonfly, the Fool, or the Phoenix? In group 1. All right, what do you have? We will start with the Rebel deck card in your deck. You have Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? You have the 7 of Water. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to lay these in is for, okay, so 7 of Water, the Sun, the 10 of Earth, the Magician, the 10 of Water, the Ace of Fire, the Page of Earth, and the Page of Air. Interesting. Okay. So something has got you thinking. Something has gotten you confused over, this is a great reading here, confused over how to find your happiness. And when I say happiness, I mean you are looking for like your ultimate happiness. Like you're like done playing around. And that's, I think, where this laugh card, where's your sense of humor, is coming in. You're reading a lot into something and you can't really help it. And it's because you feel like whatever this something is, whatever decision is made about it, is going to like change your life forever. It's what you're gonna finally like put roots into, what you're working really hard to bring about. And you are trying to communicate that to the others around you, but maybe you're not doing it in the right way. Like it's almost like one person is thinking that you're saying one thing, but you're really saying a different, like it's a misunderstanding of sorts. But there's also like a sense of having to be patient here. But it's like you can't, because you're so like riled up. Like whatever this is, it means a lot to you, which is why it's left you in such a state of confusion. Whatever it is, it's going to make you super happy. You're going to be content. You're going to feel very lively, which is something that you have been missing for quite a while. But you're going to feel refreshed. Like there's a sense of refreshingness finally. Because you have been working really hard to set down roots and make something for yourself, for your life. Whether that be in career, whether that be in love, wherever. And you've been working really hard. Now there's still like a little bit of a sense of missing communication. And it's because you're overthinking it. Whatever it is, you're overthinking it. The 10 of Earth is not something that is sprung up out of nowhere, right? It's like you've built this, you've worked on this, you've worked for this. Anything that good, like you planted the seed for it and you waited until it grew. Until it blossomed. But then there's that missing point, that thing, that bit of communication. So whoever it is that you're not communicating with, whatever you're not communicating to, that's the key. That's the missing link. So you have to not be quite so serious about it. And thinking that it's not becoming what you quite wanted. Because it is, but someone's just not communicating what they should be because they're being too serious. Okay. All right, so that is it for deck 1. And now we're going to move on to number 2. Hello, deck number 2. Okay. We will start with your Rebel deck. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world. Just do it. So do it. But both of those, I feel. Okay. You have the 5 of Fire. The 2 of Earth. The King of Fire. The Ace of Earth. The 4 of Earth. The Page of Water. And Temptation. Pile number 2. You're doing really, really well right now. But I'm not quite sure that you realize that. Somebody doesn't want to change. And there's like a lot of resistance. There's a lot of people around. And it's causing you to, you're starting to lose your balance a little bit. You're feeling called in like 2 different directions, and one of them you're used to, and you're used to feeling like you're fine with where you are and you don't need more, but you want more. And part of you really wants to go after like this new world, this new place, but there's so many ties to where you are right now. It's like you've invested a lot. You've invested a lot of love, a lot of like, you've invested a lot of your passion and your will into this, so that it's like pulling you in all sorts of different directions. But then there's this something new, something tempting, something that you want to put emotion into, something that, you know how when like you're sitting by the edge of like the beach or the ocean, and the waves kind of like lap at the sand, that's what you want. But instead, everything's just a little stuck, a little conserved. It's like you need to like take a deep breath and then just let's do that. I feel like group 2 needs to take a deep breath. Ready? In and out. That's what you need, is like a deep breath. Like there's so much. But the thing is that you're so close to taking a deep breath, but you still want to hold on to like what you have. You don't want the change because it requires you to let go of a harvest, something that you have harvested. You finally got like what you needed or wanted out of it. Well, not, almost. But now you have to let that go as you reach for something else. And it just involves so much back and forth and so many people, so many different ties to this because you've planted so many roots in this. But wow, are you like yearning for a spark? You're tired of listening to other people whine. Like if you go after what you want, no one wants to listen to that shit. That's what you're saying to them. If you go after what you want, then it all of a sudden it involves so many other people. And you're just like, wait, what about me? Hey, hello. Like this is just aching. It's just aching for something new. And that's what you're taking from 2018. You're done. You are going after whatever it is, no matter what, right now. Well, all right. Pile number 2. Good for you. Good for you. Hello, pile number 3. We'll start with your Rebel deck card. Stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. With the Phoenix. We're worried. The 9 of Air. Very worried, see? Maybe a little panicked. Interesting. The 9 of Water. Okay. The King of Air. The Star. The 5 of Air. The 5 of Earth. Okay. So we are very worried about our dreams right now. We're hoping for something right now. We're hoping for a miracle in a ways. Right now we feel kind of alone. Pile 3. We're trying to find some sort of a balance, some sort of a healing, and it's like this pile 3 is like a call for help in a way. But I can tell that this is like the end. There's a lot of like birds. There's a lot of wings in here. The Phoenix wings. the King of Air's wings, all of these birds and their wings, these wings. I don't see any in this one. Oh, just kidding. Little bitty crow. Whoever is in pile 3, you're about to get your come up. I can tell that you just did something amazing. I feel like you just graduated. You just got like a big promotion. You just got maybe even like the partner you always wanted. Something you did was awesome. And you're so proud of yourself, but also you're worried. It's like you're worried, did I do this for nothing? Was it worth what I lost? Was it worth the arguments? Was it worth the pettiness? Was it worth the internal struggle that you had during it? All the things that you had to leave behind, the money you wasted, the money you might have lost, the people you might have lost, the places you might have lost. And you feel kind of alone because of it. But whatever it is that you did, whatever you put yourself through to get to this next level you're about to reach was definitely worth it. You gotta not be so critical of yourself right now. Because your period of renewal, of gaining your wings, your stripes, that's here. That's what you're taking from 2018. Going into 2019, you're literally going to be on the top of your world. You're going to get that treasure that you have been seeking. And you're going to get a boost, an extra boost. I feel like this person has dealt with their drama. Like this person is done trying to weave and make their ways, ins and outs. They're there now finally, where they can kind of go, like let it out. You've done that, you've done this, you've checked that list 3 times. And now you can kind of take a moment to get some air and breathe and relax a little bit, but you're still worried. So stop obsessing. You're doing just fine. You're doing more than fine. It's like you're finally gonna get watered. Like you've been like a plant that just never got watered, and then somebody came and watered you, and then bam, you came and watered you. Yeah, now you're gonna rise. Oh, good for you, pile 3. Bye.